All right, so we just touched down in Hotsprings, Arkansas. I'm over here parked somewhere like downtown. I found this spot on the I-Overlander. The city doesn't look huge or anything so far from what I've seen, but we'll be able to check it out and explore a little more tomorrow. So I'll check back in with y'all then.
All right, good morning. I just woke up and I didn't even realize this was the view. Like, we were by this mountainous hill type ordeal. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, this was the view this morning. And that just looks beautiful. Sorry for the crack in the window. Happens. But yeah, I just woke up. I usually wake up by this time every day, 7:30ish. For some reason, that's just what time I get up. But I'm gonna get up, brush my teeth, and then we're gonna move on.
All right, we just made it to the top of the mountain. There's actually the scenic overview right here. They said if you cough twice, you actually gain like, I think, a 0.25 inches of penis. So anyway, disregarding that. So I'm heading to this spot I found on I-Overlander earlier. It's a little campsite. We're only like 30 minutes away right now. So I'm gonna head over there. Should be there before the sun goes down all the way. So when we get over there, we should have a pretty decent view. And then when we get there, I guess we'll kind of chill, hang out, enjoy the scenery, and then get ready to lay it down. And then probably play some Call of Duty too while we're doing that. But we'll see. I'm low-key struggling to find the spot because everywhere's telling me to go. Like, all the turns aren't really like real roads. They're more like hiking trails. But on the bright side, I did end up here on accident. I'm gonna show y'all how beautiful this looks. All right, now we gotta find the place we're going tonight. So let's get back to that. All right, we finally made it to the campsite. Y'all check this out. Man, it is so beautiful out here. I just really can't, I really can't appreciate it enough. Just wow. It's awesome. We definitely gotta cook something up out here. I have no idea what. We'll figure it out. I didn't even bring any groceries out here, so I'm willing to leave and go get some food just to bring it back to cook, just because, like, this scenery is too great. We just made it to a little Brookshire's. It's a little, small town kind of country grocery store. I mean, it's like a spin-off of Super One and I think another one, I just can't remember. But Brookshire Brothers kind of got a good little grocery game on lock. Check it out. Let's secure the groceries. I don't even want to tell y'all what I got yet, because I want to be a surprise. Nothing too crazy, but a little something for the cold weather. Help keep somebody warm. Finally made it back. You can see the sun's about to go down. So it's a little too late for me to cook today, because I don't feel like rushing and trying to compete with the light. So we'll just wake up in the morning, we'll cook some breakfast, and then we'll do the entree for like a lunchtime thing, and it'll be all right. Good morning, Vietnam! If you're an Office fan, you definitely got that. Whew, man. All right. It's colder than I'm used to, and it's not even cold. I think it's like 37 degrees. So I might definitely have to put on a little jacket or something to cook some breakfast. Or just cook it inside. I think cooking inside sounds cool too. Now that we're back into the safety of our dwelling, I'm about to get started working on breakfast. So I'll just kind of set this camera up and then we'll get it rolling. All right, if you were alarmed by the color in the eggs, don't worry. It's just the grease from the sausages. But look, give y'all a good little pan of that. Trying to eat better, man. Gotta get my health right. I got one of my favorite sitcoms rolling right now, My Wife and Kids. I don't know if y'all watch that, but if y'all do, it's probably up there with My Wife and Kids and The Office. Probably my 2 favorite sitcoms.
Hey, Junior, stop playing with your food.
I'm not playing. I'm going over my algebra formulas.
Really? Let's check the progress.
No! I don't know how that C4 didn't get you, bro. I ain't lying. All right, finally got the shrimp done. I just took a bite of the sausage. It's got some nice little kick to it. I'll let y'all see the bowl. Well, hold on. Kind of a hard angle to tilt the bowl at, but skirt. Whew. What a time. Let me see. All that onion. I love seafood. I love boiled seafood. That's a 10. If y'all don't like spicy food, I wouldn't recommend trying to follow the seasoning amount I put in there. I'd probably use half of that. The only thing I need to make this better is some sauce, but I really didn't plan properly to bring that out here. But it's all good. I can live without it. But yeah, no, I'm struggling with this heat right now. But I'm about to cut it, eat this, figure out if I'm gonna wrap it up right here and make a part 2, or if we'll just keep going. I don't know, but all right, guys. So I'm about to say goodbye to this beautiful place. So we're gonna head back to town. We're headed to Hotsprings. We're gonna shower. Go to Planet Fitness, catch a shower. All right, guys. We just made it to Planet Fitness. I'm gonna keep it pretty sweet and to the point. We're just gonna run in here real quick, get cleaned up, and then carry on. We just made it to the fountain. They have like 4 of these throughout the city. So this just pumps the water out the ground, and I think it's like super hot down there, but by the time it gets up here, it cools down. Now the water still comes out like 90 degrees. I think it'll go up to like 102. But it's pretty cool. These are throughout the city. Everybody can pull up, get free water. You just hold the button down. And this one's actually cold. The one I went to the other day was hot. So we're gonna just fill up. If y'all saw me boiling shrimp in the lake, I wasn't drinking the lake water. I was using the city geyser, the city hot spring water. So we're gonna fill up, and then we'll lay it down for the night. Oh, all right. It's officially time to go check out some McClards McLeod's. One day I'll get it right. If you've been to Hot Springs or from here and know how to pronounce the barbecue spot, please put the pronunciation below so I can finally achieve the proper pronunciation. But we're about to head over there, grab something to eat, and today's a pretty chill day. Probably be heading out tomorrow, and we'll start going toward northeast Arkansas. Somebody recommended Buffalo River, so I might go check that out along the way. We'll kind of see. But let's head out and go get some grub. I just made it to this infamous McLeod place, so I'm about to check out their food, see what they talking about. How y'all doing? I was trying to see what's good.
What's good?
Yeah, what's good?
Garlic spread, and the ribs are probably our two top sellers.
Okay.
We also have our loaded baked potatoes today, stuffed with pork or beef. That's new to our menu.
The ribs are good.
Yes, the ribs are the best. You want to try them? So it's full service. So have a seat anywhere you'd like.
Thank you. Well, that's cool already. Really welcoming. I'm not gonna lie, I don't record with a GoPro, so it's pretty awkward walking around with this huge fat camera. But gotta get used to it. So, all right. So I'm just reading. Cool little thing about this McLeod spot in Hot Springs is, so it says back in like the early 1900s, from where how I'm understanding, they had Alex and Gladys McLeod. They own like this tourist court. So they had this traveler coming through, and apparently he owed like $10 for a room for his 2-month stay at the time, but he couldn't afford it. So he said, you know, how about I get this barbecue recipe? I think it was a barbecue sauce recipe. And the McLeods were like, well, you know, you can't pay us $10. I guess we'll take some up or nothing. Don't want to just totally miss out. So they ended up liking the barbecue sauce so much. About like the late 20s, like 1928, they withdrew from the tourist court, and they end up, I think it says, they just changed their name to the West Side Barbecue. And then it says they moved to a whitewashed stucco building at the current location in 1942. So that's where we're at right now. So this has been McLeod since 1942, and pretty cool backstory. All right, I'm gonna let y'all watch me try this so I can't fake the funk. So the sausage actually comes as a side option. Try it out. That's awesome. Let's get into the important part, these ribs. This is the infamous barbecue sauce that started this whole recipe. I mean, started this whole restaurant. No, yeah, it's good. I'm gonna be honest. Well, that traveler would have been homeless. I gotta admit, this sausage is off the chain. I don't know what they did to this, but man, I love it. Hey, look, check out our boy Eric.
Oh, I'm just looking.
You can get in too. What's your name?
My name's Louise.
No, we got Miss Louise and we got Eric. Y'all say hey.
What's up?
Wow. Oh, yeah, they nice over here. You want to say hey too?
I want hi.
No, yeah, she was the one taking care of me. Y'all make sure y'all show her
Hi.
some love.
This is Debbie.
I'm Shelley Davis. I'm the general manager.
Miss Shelley, the important one here. She's the one that keeps everything running functionally.
Merry Christmas.
It's nice to meet y'all. Even though the sauce might not have been my cup of tea, ribs on point. So, my boy, whoever was back there in the kitchen, if you see this, excelente. You can't help the sauce, but rib quality, it couldn't have been better. All right, guys, so right now we're on Park Ave, which is actually where Bill Clinton grew up in Hot Springs from like 54. I think it was like 54 to 61, maybe like 53 to 61. Anyway, early 50s to early 60s. This is the time frame he lived over here. So originally, the Clinton house was built between like 1896 and 1900. And then in 1936, it was actually remodeled into the condition you presently see it. Well, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for like the Hot Springs area. Just now heading north. So we're heading to Buffalo River. I got a couple recommendations on that. A couple people on TikTok mentioned Buffalo River. We're gonna head up there. We're gonna check out Buffalo River for the night. And then the following day, we're gonna go to my boy Chris's house. So you already know, if you made it this far, I love y'all. I'll have the next video out pretty soon. We'll be there in the next like 3 hours, I believe. If y'all enjoyed the video, let me know what you liked about it. If there's something that you want to see more of, or if there's anything you want to see that I might not have like introduced or talked about, let me know. Like always, it's Big Nugget, and I'm out.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my